Man, how you feeling?
And I'm feeling good, just taking a day at a time, just chilling and staying focused for real.
Yeah, I love the time we
from a federal prison.
I love the time we spent in Saudi, man. That was great.
And look, that's all I'm talking about here. The people here, they get their time, and they ain't never experienced the world. So I be telling them stories, and they be on 20.
Wow. Yeah, man. I just got off the phone with Puff. I talked to him for the first time 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes when you called me. Yeah.
Did you know Lil Durk had an altercation inside of jail with an inmate? It reads, reports reveal rapper Lil Durk was attacked in his cell block earlier this morning at the LA County Jail. Conditions of the rapper's health aren't public. However, a change of jails is likely. Shortly after, Kanye West reached out to Durk to make sure he was okay. Yeah, man. How you feeling? And I'm feeling good. Just, taking a day at a time, just chilling and staying focused for real. MHM. Yeah. I love the time from a federal prison. I love the time we spent, in Saudi, man. That was great. Look, that's all I'm talking about here. People here, they getting their time and they ain't never experienced the world. So, I be telling them stories and they be on 20. Wow. Yeah, man. I just got off the phone with Puff. I talked to him for the first time 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes when you called me. Yeah. Rumors began spreading online until fans noticed something strange. Because both Quando Rondo and Lil Tim did interviews, they both said the same message and released on the same day. Many view it as a coincidence, but others believe it was the best way for Quando and his crew to get revenge on Durk. Tim mentions that Durk threw his life away trying to get revenge for a beef. He and Quando Rondo were okay with ending. No, like I was just protecting my little brother. When you did finally find out that it was King Von how did you feel? I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid last night, his still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, yeah, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying like that cause I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type like I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that off. That would have never happened like that. Quando said something similar, but he focused on how Durk left his family when he was supposed to provide for them. Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid that could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out or whatever like that could have got handled in a legit way in a music way. But here's where it gets even stranger. Did you know there's an entire section in Durk's case about his lyrics? 'Cause Durk has lyrics rapping, look on the news and see your son, you screaming, no. This seems to connect to Quando's reaction at the scene of the crime. Applause, this man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. Durk's lawyers claim those lyrics are just a coincidence with the announcement in a move out of the YSL trial playbook. Durk's producer says in the M for Hire case that the wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy's song with Babyface Ray, which prosecutors say bragged about the passing, was recorded 7 months before the incident. They showed a court document from the studio where he recorded. This file of the lyrics being recorded is dated January 2022, months before Lil Pab's passing. But these lyrics are why people believe Quando ordered someone to mess with Durk on the inside. But it gets scarier from here with the reported Durk's linked in a newly unsealed file where he's alleged to have been behind Stephen Mack's passing. It's believed Mack was targeted as revenge for the passing of Durk's brother Dang on January 27, 2022. This means the prosecutors are pinning another M for Hire on Durk. To go along with Durk's involvement, they showed that he posted an Instagram story saying for Thang only 30 minutes after Stefan Mac was taken out. And to make it worse, they got Durk laughing on IG Live the following day. Boy, what folks said con. On top of Stefan Max's passing, the prosecutors announced they have over 230 gigs of evidence, including audio and video recordings alongside 20,000 pages of reports. While they were investigating the evidence, they noticed another MFERC had allegedly taken part in, as court files updated to say the feds believe Lil Durk paid to get these two people dealt with. The first is Stefan Mac, who got Lil Durk's brother, Dang. But the second is Jam's baby mom, who passed after Durk found out Jam wore a wire around him. Feds believe Jam is the key to putting Durk in jail for all three crimes. And it was later found out it was this Instagram live where Jam was wearing a wire, as you see Jam holding his jacket and whispering in it. Music, I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie. Like back in the day. Oh my. Oh, dang. Check on your man. I ain't going to lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I happened to architect who happened to dare school. All that woofing on the net got your metro. This came as a huge betrayal to Durk because only a year prior Durk gave him $50,000 as a welcome home gift. What's his name? Steady cry. Steady crying. Feed him. Feed him. In the middle, bro. See that for my baby? That's really how y'all hold y'all babies. Ain't it? I got to hold my money like this. This too much crazy though. Sitting up there doing all this sneak this and internet games and all this up some money. Do something like we winning, bro. I can do whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. What I want, do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof broke got out what? You know that. How many you did off? How many years I did it now? Yeah. 12. That boy popped out 12 years. Yeah. So much money. We really just get in order to just figure out the lanes, man. Man, boy. However, months before being arrested, Durk knew Jam was acting strange. An interview revealed Durk has been playing 3D chess this entire time. He knew Jam was going to cooperate. I see, __, from a mile away. I don't think people realize that. I could have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know you're gonna cooperate. Durk spoke more, saying how he stopped letting anyone go to his house or get too close, but it was no use and he was arrested a couple of months later. Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be my best friend never been to my house for real. Lot I promise. Your best friend. I promise. Like it's people like that I just don't allow around my grill and my kids, cause it's like I'm just a different type I'm not. Though we're going to have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the everybody at DRI. We got to everybody getting watched. We got to watch everybody. Hey, you go too, hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like that's how I play. Like I don't play like. But with Durk in jail and unable to go after Jam, he'd send his goons after him. It was reported Jam was found by F members hiding in a crib outside Atlanta. Sources claim Jam was dealt a punishment for snitching on Durk, which even came out with a photo of the scene where Jam had been staying. However, despite Durk's producer announcing earlier that his lyrics were recorded before the passing of Lil Pab, they're still using these Durk lyrics against him. As he rapped, told me they got an ATT. The prosecutors believe this ties to Brick Baby, saying he would have dropped Quando's location if Durk had asked him to, which could have been the way Durk's crew found Quando's crew at the gas station that took Lil Pab's life. Why is that? Then it's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this my boy. He lost his boy. The who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, had he asked me, I probably would have been if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, could I leak a bar? Sure. I said if he make the call right now, I his up, right? As Brick Baby for the most part, kept tight-lipped about any information he knew. But that was only until we saw him speak in an interview where he says, "You can't say Durk never slid for King Von anymore because they got Lil Pab," as he reacted to his interview when Durk was arrested. But was this an attempted hit or can't say that no more? Then they put you like you can't say that no more. Oh, 'cause of FBG Cash talking about federal charges in California. N 'cause Lil P. So this is about the what's that? But I'm just saying they just say you can't say that no more. This quite possibly was the reason the Fed started digging into Durk over a year ago. Some of the first evidence they looked for was the suspects that got Lil Pab and their connection to Durk. They obtained old footage of Vaughn shopping with the suspects, showing there's a clear history between them and Solitary. Let's go over there. Boss, you good, my boy? It got real in here, man, 'cause he just stepped in. The money man stepped in. This showed they had a clear motive to get revenge for Vaughn and that they were close to Durk, too. With Durk hiring hits, academics made sense of the timeline with his album Almost Healed. 2020 Vaughn, 2021 his brother dies. 2022 the who his brother they get clapped. The two who Vaughn at least a cousin of theirs get clapped. 2023 he drops an album. I'm almost here. You ever think about that, chat? It's like poetic. 2020, 2021 his brother, 2022 get back for both those situations. 2023 I'm almost healed. Crazy, huh? However, there's been rumors circulating that more people than just Jam are snitching on Durk, but Bizu tapped in to calm everyone down. No mother know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real. For real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what to be going on. For real. Y'all really be trying to play inspector.